If you want to get on my good side, give me some tacos. Hey guys, my name is Dreka and welcome to my channel. If you are returning, hey, and if you are new, what's good? So today I am going to sit down and do a life update. It's so crazy because literally I'm almost at my 1 year turnaround for YouTube, and so many things have happened since the first time I picked up the camera and decided to film a YouTube channel. And it's funny because I think my first video, so I had a couple first videos that I decided not to keep on the page just because I didn't think that they were up to par after a while of doing on YouTube, so I kind of got rid of them. So officially my first video is my get to know me that I sat down and filmed right before I was on my way to Perry. So that trip was really fun and it was so freaking excited. Now I did post some Q&As on my Instagram and Facebook, and I also did some on Snapchat, and surprisingly people responded to it. So I got a little Q&A along with a life update I want to do to you guys. So let's go. All right guys, so I have some Q&As and stuff in here that I want to go through, and I'm just gonna pick these at random. Some of this stuff is random where I don't think that it really goes with my YouTube page, but I feel like it kind of does and it kind of doesn't, far as interaction with people that follow me and everything. So I have a few questions in here, and then I got a little stuff that kind of like razzle dazzle in there. So I'm just gonna get to the first question and let's go. All right guys, so the first question, it says, you should post more on Insta. It is so funny when it comes to social media. Before I decided to do a YouTube page, anybody that knows me knows that I'll post on social media here and there, but when it comes to Facebook, Instagram, and things like that, like I'll post stuff of my son periodically here and there, but I won't really post anything too crazy. Like I'll see a short that I might resonate with at that time, and then I'll post it. But far as posting on Instagram, I'm trying to get better. This is my whole motto when it comes to posting on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. My biggest problem and my biggest habit that I need to break out of is shutting social media out. And with me doing YouTube, I kind of have to have that mindset to where Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, that's my promotion, just because I am a small content creator at this time. That's my, my boost of the little following that I have on Facebook. I think I have over 1,000 friends on Facebook, and then on Instagram I have like over 1,000. Now TikTok I have like under 300, so it's not that big because I don't really get into TikTok that much. But that is my source of self-promotion and just promoting myself. So I'm trying to get in the habit of posting on Instagram, posting on Facebook, posting on TikTok a little bit more. It's just with YouTube and then me working my crazy work schedule, then I'm a mom and this and everything else. It's kind of hard, and I really have to focus on one thing, and my main thing is just YouTube. But I do feel that if I was to promote myself better on Instagram, like I even made my Instagram public, y'all. Like for the longest, ever since I had Instagram, my Instagram been private. Like if I don't know you, I don't want you on my page. Like that's the type of vibe that I've been on. So lately on my YouTube journey, I did make it public. I scrubbed it, got rid of my kid. Like I have my kid on there, but I don't want to overexpose where he's like in the public where he can see. So I definitely plan on posting more on Instagram because I feel like that's a part of where I can self-promote myself, and I can maybe bring in some new followers. Because I have noticed when I post some things, people that I don't follow actually watch my stories, and I don't know if it's someone that follows that see me on YouTube and they're kind of on the fence on if they want to subscribe or not, and they want to kind of get an idea of what I do. So I feel like Instagram, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to do things one day at a time, but I definitely feel that if I did promote on Instagram better, my YouTube will be, it'll be good, and then that'll just bring in new traffic and everything. So I definitely do feel I need to post more on Instagram, just social media in general. I just need to, you know, interact, and you know, so I do think that's one of my goals, is to post on social media more. So that is on my list. All right, so another question that I have on here is random, but they say, can we be besties? Anybody that follow me, of course we can be besties. You can be a part of the game. Go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, you know, go ahead, you know. But yeah, it was random, but I think for the most part I am a very, very friendly person for the most part. Like the way my personality is set up, I can kind of vibe and mesh with anyone. So I don't know who you are, but we can definitely be besties. Just make sure that you following your girl on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, and go ahead and click that like, subscribe on YouTube. Okay? All right, guys. So another question that I have, it says, who's the friend that supports you the most? I feel like all my friends support me. Like, and when I say that, it's not, you know, to try to be cliche or anything like that, and like, oh, you know, I don't want to hurt any of my friends' feelings or anything like that. But the people around me know that majority of my friends that I'm friends with, we've been friends since, I have a friend that I've been friends with since I was 12 years old. I have friends that I've been friends with since I was 16 years old, and so on and so on. So I've been friends with majority of my friends for over 15 plus years, and I feel like they all support me in different ways. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like, you know, all of my friends are grown, and I feel like we don't talk to each other as much as we used to, but everybody is grown now. Some are married, we have families and everything like that. I feel like when the important milestones, or even the small milestones, just the little things happens, my friends are always there, and it's vice versa. I'm always there for them. So I don't feel like I have one friend that kind of supports me more than the other, because I have a saying of what's understood don't have to be said. And what I mean that is, I don't have to talk to my friends every day, but just know, you call me and you need me, I'm there. So that's how I feel. I don't feel like one supports me better than the other. I feel like all my friends are there for me. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's a birthday or housewarming, anything that I feel like my celebration or anything like that, all my friends are there for me. So I don't feel like one supports me more than the other. I love all my girls the same. We support each other. We ride or die, and ain't no cutting into that. All right, so I have another question. Says, what's your go-to comfort food? Anybody that knows me know I love Mexican food. I love me some good tacos. I love some pozzoles. I love some tamales. Like, my best friend, oh my gosh, all she gotta do is tell me her mama cooked, and I don't care where they at, I'm gonna go where they at. But my comfort food is Mexican food, authentic Mexican food, not that Tex-Mex and all that. Like, I want real Mexican food. Like, that's my comfort food. If I could eat that every day, I would. Like, that's my guilty pleasure. Like, I have tacos every week. Taco Tuesday. I have tacos every week. So that's my go-to comfort food. Your girl loves Mexican food. So if you want to get on my good side, give me some taco. All right, so another question, it says, starting off as a small content creator, do you ever feel like you want to quit YouTube? So when it comes to that, I'm not gonna lie, my first few months of YouTube, I was really caught in the views and the algorithm, and to be honest, when I first started my YouTube page, the only thing that I had a clear headstone of, far as I didn't really understand who my target audience was. And it's funny because my cousin Tiffany and I had a conversation, and she was just randomly like, okay, you started YouTube, who's your target audience? And when she asked me that, honestly, I had no idea. I didn't really think too much into it. But now going down into YouTube, don't get me wrong, when I first started YouTube, I was just like, oh my gosh, especially when I bought my camera. I was like, oh my gosh, I think maybe I've gone far over my head, and I just don't really know if this is for me. I don't really know how to fully open up and kind of completely, you know, just share my life with a bunch of strangers that I don't know, because like I said, I'm not into social media. I'm not big into sharing everything. People that know tell you, baby, you don't even know who I date. And that's if I'm dating. Like, I just shut everything. I don't really share everything. And the first few months was hard because, if we're being honest, the first video that I posted on YouTube, you guys can't see it, but the first video that I did post on YouTube was back in February. So technically I'm at my first year of YouTube, but I decided to take that video down because that video was kind of all over the place and it wasn't of the quality that I feel like it should have been. So I definitely had my times where I'm like, you know what? I don't think YouTube for me. I think I should just work my job and just do what I gotta do. And, you know, I'll just snap and TikTok here and there, you know, but all right. So yeah, so the one thing I could say out of the 1 year of doing YouTube and actually taking it serious. I mean, I started YouTube back in February, but I didn't actually take YouTube serious until maybe August-ish or whatever. But I could say that the main advice I can give as a small content creator on YouTube is to don't get so caught up on the views and the numbers, because for the first few months I used to be like, dang, I can see my analytics saying that I'm getting over 500 views on my page, but why isn't that, you know, targeting down to the views and everything? And it comes with the same thing of what I said earlier, where when I had a conversation with my cousin, is who's your target audience? I feel like once you find your target audience that you want to, you know, trigger and who you are interested in, bring it into your life and having them to watch you, long as you have quality and you're consistent, don't really worry about the numbers. It'll really come eventually, because it's so funny, because the videos that I really did not want to film are the videos that was up the roof. Like, I could say this, for example, my grocery shopping videos are just videos that I would do just to have content, keep pushing them through, and then boom. Those have more views than Paris. They have more views than Chicago. Like, they have more views than my travel vlogs. So now in my mind, I'm like, okay, my subscribers like this. And another thing to put with that, I'm trying to figure out the right way to say this. So the other thing is, with that, it's good to figure out who your target audience is and who you want to film for. But at the same time too, the things that they attract, just make sure those are things that you really want to record and that you enjoy. Like, I love grocery shopping. Far as filming it, I like to film it, but I don't like doing it. But I know I have to go grocery shopping because, you know, that's how we eat, that's how we survive, stay nourished and all things like that. So I'm like, okay, I'm doing something I really don't like, but at the same time too, I'm gonna film it for my audience because I know that's what my audience like. I feel like find your niche, work on your niche. The numbers will come soon, because I think the biggest video that I have on my page right now, if I go through my analytics and everything right now, to this day, I feel like my biggest video is my Grinch shopping video vlog, and that vlog has over 5,000 views. So I know that it's possible that I can get those views, and it's crazy about that video because that video was not going to happen in the makings, because right around that time when I did that video, my stepdad passed away. And I honestly did that video, and I did everything as a distraction to get my mom out the house and to get her mind off of it. And it's crazy that the video, like a video like that, especially, you would never even know during that video with my son and I that we just had a loss. And literally, I think when we filmed that video, I think he passed away the day before I started filming that video. So it's crazy on certain things that kind of hit through, but I also have to understand too that certain things people are more interested in, and it just comes with the trial and error. That's how I feel when it comes to YouTube. I used to get so caught up on, you know, the numbers and everything, and I'm like, okay, I just want to quit. But at the same time too, it's something that I want to do, because I'll go back and be like, man, I should have been did my YouTube page. Like, I've been so many places. I done this, I done that, and I'm like, man. But at that time, I wasn't really in the right space to share my life with other people, and I just didn't want to do that, because at the same time too, I'm like, I don't really want people in my business. I don't want people judging me. I don't got time to argue with people. People say something stupid and things like that. But I definitely had my moments where I did want to quit, but I know that it's something I want to do, and eventually I would like that to be something full-time that I do. So I did think about wanting to quit, but I mean, I invested so much in myself, and that's how I know it's something that I want. I went ahead before I'm not even monetized right now, and I went ahead and bought me a camera just so I can have good content. I invested in lighting. I invested in tripods. I invested in so many things because I believe in myself. I think the most of the take is, as long as you believe in yourself, it's gonna get rough. Like, the people that I follow, like, for example, I follow Lovely T. I've been following Lovely T for over 6 years, and she just hit a million views. So I feel like everything takes time. And you know what I'm saying, if it's something that you want to do, forget the numbers. If you love it, just do it, and that's it. So all right guys, so I went through some of the little Q&A questions, but the purpose of this is I did want to really give like an update with you guys as far as my channel goals and everything like that. So after playing with YouTube and algorithm, I did decide, because originally when I started YouTube, my thing was vlogs, lifestyle, hair, and then eventually I'm like, I don't really want to do hair videos. I think for one, they just take too long, and I'm an amateur and I still try to figure out how to do my hair. Like, I've learned how to do my own wigs and pluck and all that stuff, but I don't think that I'm an expert to show anyone else how to do it, because what works for me might not work for you, and so on and so on. But far as hair content goes, if I do decide to do hair content, it will be a 1 minute YouTube short. But yeah, so like I was saying was, yeah, so hair, I think honestly, now that I figured out my niche and I figured out the demographic of who I want to really attract, like, in the perfect world, my ideal is my audience. I want my audience to be my age. I mean, if I do have younger subscribers, that will be great, because I mean, I'm 32. I'm still figuring out life, and I'm still just going along with the flow and just doing what I have to do. But for the most part, the demographic and everything that I'm targeting is more of my age, because me, honestly, I don't feel like I really connect with the younger generation, and that's fine. Like, me, honestly, I live a chill, low-key life. I work, I'm a mom. I do what I gotta do. I go out here and there. I do what I want to do. And that's just it. I do plan on focusing more on the vlogging. I do have travel vlogs down the pipeline also, but the main focus is just vlogging, my lifestyle, my routine, my life. That's my main focus. That's, you know, what, you know, I plan on doing. Honestly, when I sit there and I stroll through YouTube, I think the reason why I love Lovely T so much is just because even though she's became big and noticed, like even though she's a bigger YouTube and everything like that, I still have relatability when it comes to Lovely T. I can relate to her more. So that's the type of frame of the audience of I want to, like, where I'm just the average Joe. It doesn't matter if I have this amount of subscribers, this, that, anything like that. I still want to live chill, cool. Even if I gotta like that, I've never been like a flashy person. I don't flash anything I do. I don't flash. I'm just not into that. And I think that's why I love Lovely T so much. It's because even though she's a big YouTuber, I can still relate to her. I want to be relatable to people, honestly, because I feel like when you stroll on YouTube, there is not a lot of YouTubers. Like, there's YouTubers that I like, that I watch, but there's not a lot of YouTubers that I can be like, dang, I really, you know what I'm saying? I really can connect with that. Like, so I don't know. I just want to give like a relatable perspective of it. Like, I feel like you don't have to do too much and do too crazy, be in the streets, do this and do that. Otherwise, to have fun and get your point across. So I feel like my age range, and don't get me wrong, people my age might not be like the same as me, and that's fine. But my audience, as far as demographic and age and stuff, I plan on it being the older crowd. But I mean, if the younger babes want to subscribe and follow, I'm definitely down for that too, you know, or whatever. But that's just part of the demographic of who I plan on making content for. But I'm gonna make content for whoever it resonates with. So that's what I got. Now, far as posting on YouTube, it's very hard and overwhelming for me to post every week. So I'm going to have to go back to the original plan, which is twice a month, every other Monday, just because I have a full-time job. YouTube is not my main focus because right now it does not pay my bills. So I have to still focus on what supports my livelihood for myself, and not only myself, but support the livelihood of my child. So right now it's kind of hard because the way that I work, and I need to chill on that because I work so much. Like next week, I'm working like 60 hours, but that's another story. But yeah, it's hard to post every week because the way I work, by the time Saturday hit, I don't even want to pick up the camera. Like the last few weeks, like I have not been picking up my actual camera. If I do, I'll pick up my phone and I'll record some stuff here and there, but I'll be tired. So I'm just going to have to go back to every other. And then once I build my way up, then I'll go back to weekly. But for right now, I do plan on posting every other Monday instead of every week, which it sucks. Now, what I did plan on doing for the week that a vlog does not come out, I do plan on posting a YouTube short. I've been sleeping on YouTube shorts. I honestly have, and it's funny because my mom is like, yeah, you should do a YouTube short because a lot of us don't want to sit there and watch a vlog. So I'm not gonna lie, I've had some success on some of my shorts where I did gain followings and stuff from that. So I am focused on that too. Maybe for the week that I don't have a vlog posted out, then I'll just post out a YouTube short, rather it's like a hair or something like that. So that is the plan for right now. Alright guys, so we are at the end of the video. I hope you guys like this sit down. I try to, you know, sit down and be as transparent as I can with you guys. If you love this video, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe. And if you on the fence about subscribing, but you've been watching me, go ahead and click that like button. Click that subscribe button. I'll wait. Go ahead and click it. You've been coming to the page, you've been scrolling, you know, been trying to peep here and there, trying to decide if you want to subscribe. Just go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and while you at it, hit that notification bell. But don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.